Vlogs. This is gonna be a quick gameplay review. Yeah, this is Assassin's Creed Odyssey. It's basically another Assassin's Creed game, another big open world RPG, a little bit like Origins, but beyond. So you run around, you assassinate people, you level up, you collect lots and lots of items, and you sell them, and you buy stuff, and you divide your powers between assassin abilities that let you kill people with stealth, or warrior abilities that let you kill people the traditional video game way with ultra violence. And then you can climb around and explore the gigantic world. And then there's a third ability where you use your bow and arrow to kill people called it's probably the most powerful one, called Hunter. So yeah, there's the bow and arrow. So yeah, you ride around and it's like this giant, humongous, sprawling world. And that way it's I feel like every Assassin's Creed game is like the worst in a way and also the best in a way. And the reason why this one's the worst is that, well, the reason why this one's the best is that it's got like this humongous, big, beautiful open world where you can just go anywhere and climb on top of mountains. See those mountains off in the distance? We can go there and go climb on those mountains. Let's do that, in fact. So yeah, you can just do anything you want. You can go climb on mountains. You can explore. We can go to sleep, and it'll become nighttime, and then we can explore the same area at night. And if you wait long enough, it'll become dusk, and the sky will turn red, and the sun will set, and stuff like that. So yeah, it's pretty amazing. There's always stuff going on in the world. Like these guys are getting attacked by a giant bear, and you know, it's like there's a lot of stuff. There's just like so much stuff. It's amazing. And the reason why this game is the worst is the same reason. It's like it's too big. There's like just never ending, and it's exhausting, and it's like it's kind of terrible and overwhelming. And you just keep leveling, and then when you level, you have to go back to the store, and you level too fast. So you level, and you're like, oh no, now all my equipment is bad. So I have to go to the store and sell all this junk equipment that I got, and then buy some new equipment, and look at all the equipment and analyze, oh, how's this affecting my stats? How's this affecting my warrior skill? How's this affecting my stealth skill? How's this affecting my armor? Oh, and you're just like looking over numbers and numbers and numbers, and it just makes you kind of miserable. And it's just like so big and so exhausting. That said, I think if you can enjoy this game for what it is, if you can find the fun, I'd call this game a 9 out of 10. The story in this game is sort of almost good, and that's what makes it. That's another thing that makes it kind of terrible. So the story is kind of torturous because it's like you're just traveling and everything's so big, and then there's like all these little subquests that are getting in your way, and you have to do some subquests, otherwise you won't level enough and you won't have enough money, and you'll be sad and pathetic and you'll get killed, and it's just exhausting. It's all really exhausting. But that said, if you can find the fun in this game, which is just sort of exploring, being in the world, not really worrying too much about the story. Yeah, you can go to the story like occasionally and just, but don't, you know, don't get caught up in caring about the characters, because that's just misery. It's so much work to get from one story beat to the next. So yeah, but that said, I think if you find the fun in this game, I give it a 9 out of 10 personally. I'd say definitely consider getting it. You know, if you want to exist in this beautiful world and assassinate people and fight, be powerful, and play a charming character. There's a female and a male character, and they're both great in my opinion. Most people prefer the female character Cassandra to Alexios, but you know, either way, you're good. You're fighting a secret society, kind of similar to the Templars. So you're an assassin. You're fighting the Templars. Basically, you're not really. It's different. The assassins haven't been invented yet, and the Templars haven't been invented yet. But you know, and there's magic and stuff. It's like a fantasy game. You fight like centaurs, and I don't know if you fight centaurs, but you fight like minotaurs and ogres and stuff, and lots of giant people, and you have magical abilities and stuff like that. It's historically accurate, and this one is the least historically accurate, and it doesn't matter, I don't think. But yeah, I mean, you just won't like Assassin's Creed games if you care about historical accuracy, I think. And you can swim underwater like so, and go into caves, and you just do all kinds of crazy stuff, and you have super abilities. It's fun, I think. It's a little over the top, but like once you learn how to do it, it's a lot of fun. I'm playing on Nightmare mode, the hardest difficulty, and you know, it's really satisfying to be able to survive like this. Feels good. And it's fun also to play a game where where you're encouraged to and rewarded for running away and hiding and stuff like that. It's kind of fun. You don't always have to win every fight. You can be smart, you can be cowardly, you can just do what you want and enjoy the game. You can always light a torch and see better in the dark. Yeah, it's all kinds of fun stuff. A lot of variety of weapons and stuff like that, and skills. I'd say that there's technically some replay value, but I think there's really not, because it's just so big that you'll be exhausted. Like you can do a second replay, but I don't know. You'd probably be too exhausted to do another replay. Like you'll probably, I don't know. Getting through the game once will like kill your soul. So like, you know, you need to take breaks, and yeah, that's it. This review went longer than I wanted it to. Let's just stop it here. 9 out of 10, Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Yeah. Yeah. See y'all next time.